So, boys and girls, this is a little game called Escape the Pacific. For a long time, for the last 3 years or so, I've been very invested in this game. And it's an early access game. It's a very chill game. There's not really any danger to it, or any danger in it. Which is fun, which is nice. You can see our seed number right over here, 330445. If you want to play in the same setup cluster that I'm playing in, you can punch that in when you are creating a new character, and it will automatically give you the same seed that I have, or you can go with a totally random seed. We will continue our adventure here. And basically, the whole goal of this game is just to survive right now. There's no story to it at the moment. The rough outline of the story is that it's set in the 1800s. You have shipwrecked upon this in this island cluster, and you have to make your way. You have to make your way to other islands. Oh, okay. I did that for some reason. You have to make your way to other islands that are out here. You can see them on our little mappy-doo. We got a bunch of islands out there that we've not explored yet. And you collect things from those islands, including different tools, cups, and pots, and stuff like that to help in your survival. You find chests that you can keep stuff in if you wish to. You get fish and coconuts and all sorts of stuff to survive, which we'll go into a little bit as well. You find these crates that you can use to make different structures. Like we made on our raft here, we made ourselves a little plank roof, and we got a little place sit back here that we can sit and enjoy ourselves. I think I need to make some. Are these all attached now? Did I attach all of these? I attached that. I don't know if I attached that one. I did attach that one. Okay, so I attached everything. Everything is attached. Good. All right. Do I have any rope left, though? No, I have no ropes left. So you have your health, your hunger, and your thirst. If your hunger or thirst ever gets too high, you start to lose overall health. Your tiredness just depends on how much energy you use up. You'll get more and more tired. Once you reach 100% tiredness, if it's nighttime, you'll probably fall asleep wherever you are. If it's daytime, there's a good chance you won't fall asleep, but you'll still not be able to get much done because your body will be very tired. I'm going to put that right here so it gets some water for us overnight. You also have your body temp, which right now there's not a lot. If you get too hot, you'll take damage, but you usually don't. You usually don't get too hot or too cold. Then the last thing you have is your food diversity, which is split between land, sea, and fruit. Land things are crabs, seagulls, pretty much anything that crawls around on the ground, turtles. Seafood is fish and oysters. The fish you have to actually find. You actually have to capture the fish in the ocean. Like we have a trap set up way over here. There's a fish trap right over here that we can go get some fish from. And you can either cook the fish or dry the fish. Okay, it's right off this little peninsula here. I kind of put it out here so I wouldn't lose it. Where is it? Where's my fish trap? There it is. Grab all of our fishity poos out of here. But you have fish and oyster, and then fruits are pretty much, well, fruits is sort of a catch-all term for anything that is plant-based. Fruits count, I mean, not that they are, but fruits count for potatoes, mangoes and bananas are your basic fruits along with coconuts, but you also have potatoes and corn and carrots that you can eat as well.
Power in the verse can
Hey, a Norm Core. ZZ Norm Core. Thank you so much for the follow there. I appreciate that very much. And beyond that, you have vitamin C and salt that you have to keep track of as well. Vitamin C is given to you by fruit. Salt is given to you by you actually salting food. Like that's dried salmon with salt. And you can get salt from boiling ocean water. Or if you really want to, you can just take a cup down here, drop it in the ocean, let it fill up. You can actually just set this cup on the sand, and eventually it will just evaporate, and you'll have some salt water in that as well. You then have your crafting menu, which has all of your tools, your different equipments, your boats, and some recipes for food. And there's a lot of recipes for food. Then you have your building menu, which is all the things basic from pillars and floors to walls and openings and even just basic shelters. You have your skills in the game, which you can level up. You get experience points for surviving a certain number of days. You also get experience in these as you do the skills. So the more you swim, the more swimming skills you get. The more you build, the more building skill you'll get. And you can look and see what each one does for you. You also have your journal, which has some basic quest stuff, which isn't really implemented a lot. Tutorials, a few tutorials you can do if you want to just mess around with those. There's achievements in here that are split between survival, traveling, collecting, and hunting. And then there's hints. So basically anything you've done in the game, you can go and you can look at it and go, oh, health. Here's what it is. It raises slowest when sleeping, raises normal when you're not running, raises fastest when the player is not running. So there's different things you can figure out there. Thirst, that sort of thing as well. So you can look at those hints if you want to. And that's pretty much it. And then basically you sail around the island cluster that you're in. As you can see from our map here, this is our cluster here. In this cluster, we're going to find a note. That'll be a clue as to where our next cluster is. And that note will appear in one of these chests somewhere. I think I already have one note. Do I have a note yet? Yes, I do have a note. Now, this note will give us the direction of where our sextant and our watch is. The sextant and watch you only really need when you're going from cluster to cluster. It lets you plot out where the clusters are in relation to each other. We know that our sextant and watch is somewhere on an island southwest from where we're at right now. We have a mango. Let's eat one. We need some vitamin C. Now, our fruit is a little bit low, so that's okay. So we can eat more mangoes and not have any detrimental effect. You'll also find jars. You'll find jars with salt in them. Well, not jars with salt. You won't find those. You'll be able to get those. I'm actually going to equip that. I'm going to salt all this fish up. Why not? They regularly update this game. The last update they did was very recently, actually. I think the last update they did was beginning of April, I think. Let me check on Steam here real quick. I think it was the beginning of April. Alpha 59, April 1st. Yeah, it was April 1st, and it wasn't even an April Fool's joke. It wasn't even an April Fool's joke. So, the last update they did was on the 1st of April, and they regularly update this game. Like I said, they've updated on a pretty consistent basis, and the updates are generally not small. They do a pretty good update when they update it. Did I not get all these salted? Oh, that's funny. That one didn't get salt, and that one didn't get salt. Okay, I was going to say, that should have used up my entire seal jar. Dead drying salmon, I know. Doesn't that sound delish? Doesn't that sound delicious? Got a bottle of muddy water. I could boil that, but I don't really want to. Okay, we're building our boat. We're building our boat. So our boat is pretty much ready to sail at this point. The thing that we need, though, is we need something to tie stuff down. Yes, we restarted. We are currently playing... Alpha 59 kind of broke my old file. Whenever they do an update, boys and girls, that's the other thing. When they do a major update to the game, it tends to break old files. And you just got to get used to that. You just got to not get salty about it. No pun intended. You got to not get salty about it, and you just got to start a new run a lot of times. You can still play the old file. It's just that there will be certain things in it that are busted or broken or that don't work anymore. What happened with this one is they majorly changed the barrels and stuff and how stuff is contained in them. And it broke the game in the sense that it emptied out every barrel I had in the game. I had barrels of water and sand and soil and salt water, and it emptied out every single one. So I was like, yep, time for a restart. Time for a restart. It was like, yeah, that's not gonna work for me. I want to sit here because I use up less energy. But how you doing, Sunshine Faith? I hope you're having a good one. How many hours in this run? Oh, not many. Not many at all. We have not even this is our first island. This is our first island that we've come to. It was a good island though. It was a good island. So we were able to do a lot here. Yeah, it's a coconut island. We swam from our first island over to here, and then this just so happened to be a coconut island for us, which was great because we got lots of rope. We were able to build a boat right away, with no delay. I took apart my raft because I don't need it anymore, but we were able to build a boat right away and get going. So it actually worked out really well for us. Now I am playing on a harder difficulty. The only difference between difficulty levels in this game is that on the harder difficulty levels, it takes more resources to make stuff. Where's my water barrel? Do I not have a water? Or did I hide it underneath something? Did I put a water barrel in here already? Oh, I did. I tied my water barrel down in here. I was like, why do I have no water? It's like, where'd my water go? So I should play on the easy peasy level. The only difference between the difficulty and levels is, yes, you do lose a little bit of fluid and stuff like that faster on the harder levels. But the main difference is how many more resources it takes to make stuff. No, I didn't want to destroy that. Gosh dang it. Because, like, on the basic level, I think it's like 3 coconut fibers per rope. And just on the intermediate level, it's 5 coconut fibers per rope. So it's already stepped it up. It's already stepped it up. And the raft takes way more to make. It's just if you're trying to check the game out, I highly recommend playing it on just basic mode. Because it's not that it's easier. It's just that it's less stuff for you. You don't have to do as much traveling to make the same stuff. It's not as hardcore, I guess. The nice thing that they fixed too is that once you star, so you can star items in your crafting menu that you like crafting all the time, and once you start it, it now stays starred forever until you change it, which it used to not do. It used to be it was worthless to use this crafting menu like I'm doing. If you hit C, it'll just automatically pull up the crafting menu. You can pick equipment or boats or recipes. If you hit B, you can pick the building stuff that you want: pillars, floors, roofs, walls, all that stuff. It used to be useless to have those like starred because every time you started the game, it reset them. So it was like kind of frustrating because it was like, okay, well, there's no real point to me ever starring anything because I have to reset it every single time. But now you can actually set it and forget it, and it works really well. And it gives you a little shortcut for stuff that you need to mass produce, like these ropes. It gives us a shortcut so we don't have to open up the crafting menu each time. Thank you, Yusi. We don't have to open this up each time and pick it. We can just go C, strong rope, C, strong rope, C, strong rope. There we go. Thank you for the posture check. But yeah, the easy peasy level is not very much harder than the hardest advanced level is not much harder than the easy peasy level as far as the survival aspect goes. It just is a lot more frustrating if you get somewhere and you want to make a lot of stuff. If you want to make a lot of stuff, it's kind of frustrating because you can't make that much stuff. Your ability to make things is limited by it more than anything. Yeah, I've got lots of stuff on this island, which is beautiful. Beautiful and amazing. And I'm going to put my little drying rack right on here. Sort of right up against that sail. There we go. Then I'm going to attach my drying rack. Boop. There we go. Drying rack's attached. So now, the drying rack is actually part of the boat. It's actually part of the boat. Then we're going to take our bed. I should have approached this from a different angle. Try to push my bed in there. There we go. Sometimes moving stuff around on the boat's a little hard. The game does not like you... The game does not like you walking on the boat and carrying stuff for some reason. I don't know, and I don't know why. Oh, it's caught on the rudder. There we go. Tie that down. Okay. So we got those items tied down. Alright, so... See, this is slowly but surely going away. It's slowly but surely losing its stuff. Alright, so... Are there different ways to make a boat? Oh, you can make the boat however you want, yeah. You could make the boat one big block. This here is actually a design that was brought around by Jarrell, who's one of our stream team members. Jarrell introduced us to this design, and both Mark Wars and I have had extreme success utilizing this design. It seems to move very quickly. I think that's... No, that's not him. Gosh dang it. And by the way, I haven't mentioned it in a while, boys and girls, but please go check out the Pause Fellowship. It is a stream team that both Gameslift and I started. And now I'm getting echo. We have wonderful members like Tyla, Mount Singer, Bad Gal, Katie, Jolly Doodle, Cassidar Goes Roar, Gameslift himself, Jarl of Goats, Black Filtration, Wicked Viking, Jorrell, which I totally misspelled his name, Jorrell, there he is right there. Last playing some Icarus as well. Gun Tech, Mind Over Mandy, Nazarat TV, Thomasina, and Nux. Nux is part of our stream team too, so we've got some wonderful members over at our stream team, and I highly recommend you go check them out. Give them some love. They're all awesome and amazing, and have Gameslift and my stamp of approval. Not that they need our stamp of approval, but I give them my stamp of approval. I'm a stamp tramp. I give it my stamp of approval. All right, we need to go. We need to get some more coconuts. Wow, we got mangoes on this island too. Forgot about that. So as you can see, there's different flora and fauna. These are palm trees here. These can give you coconuts. There's a nut right there. We'll take that. The coconuts will fall in the morning, and usually they'll roll into the ocean. And if they roll into the ocean, you're kind of screwed on them. Sorry, Mr. Turtle. Look away, boys and girls. Look away. Look away, baby. Look away. I don't want to kill the turtle today. When I woke up this morning, heard about the new turtle you found. Said I'm happy for you. I'm really happy for you. Found another turtle. I guess you won't be coming round. Here lies Snappy. He had a short but good life. Yes, he did. He had a short but good life. Snappy is beloved amongst all the turtles. Amongst all the turtles in the world. We love Snappy. We miss him now that he's gone. Atheenon's so mean. But he was really delicious. Now, coconuts are a great source of you get coconut fibers from them, but you can also crack them open and you can get water from them that's always fresh. And then you can also take the coconut out of the shell. Can I do? No, I have to do it with a knife. Take the coconut out of the shell, and it gives you coconut, and it gives you a coconut pot. And coconut pots you can use to collect water. You can make coconut pot candles with them. There's lots of uses for coconut pots, so... Or you can just be a goober like me and be like, okay, I can't fit any more coconut pots in there. So striped coconuts are always good to have. I mean, that's why you sort of want to farm coconuts a little bit. Mainly it's for the, it's mainly for the fibers. The fibers are mainly what you're going for. Because the fibers are such a necessary component for the ropes. Make a tub with coconut candles to relax by. Nice. You can actually take coconut and you can make oil. You can actually make oil out of the coconut. There's palm oil that you can make. So there's sort of a coconut jelly. Can you take a bath? That's called going and jumping in the ocean. That's called go jump in the ocean. Oh, I sat too close. When you sit, you don't use up as much energy as when you stand. So if you can sit and do these activities, because everything you do, every time you hit something, you use up energy. Every time you walk or run, you're using up energy. So it's better to sit and do this, because you can sit and do that, and then sit. Is my knife wearing down? Oh god, my knife's almost done. Oh, I'm passing time. Let's equip one of those. You can sharpen up your tools now, too. You just have to have a sharpening stone, and you can sharpen up your tools. It's not a perfect system. It's not perfect, but, hey, you know, it's kind of cool that you can sharpen them up now. You have to kind of watch it, though, because they will wear down, and they will break, and then you'll have to make them all over again. And no, you can't just unmake them and make them again, because that just breaks the tool automatically. The first time you use it, it will break. See how fast I got exhausted there? So how do you figure out how to do all the stuff with the coconut? Just playing around with it, and there is in your journal, there's probably something about coconuts. Let's see. Green coconuts, there's what it tells you there. It's kind of hard to find stuff in this thing too. Oh, that's how. There's a tutorial called Eating from a Brown Coconut. You find a brown coconut, you hit it with a sharpening stick, you hit the sharp thingy there, you hit the cut coconut with a knife and enjoy your coconut flesh. There you go. You can also look in the hints, though. It'll tell you stuff about things, like tool sharpening. It tells you about that. The black mangroves are a new thing in the game. Black mangroves grow by the tide, and they excrete small amounts of salt, so you can get salt from them there, which is kind of cool. Oh, we are tired. We are tired. Alright, let's go get some sleep. What's our food water sitch looking like? Okay, well, let's see. What do I need? I need more fruit. Yeah, let's get a little fruit. Let's get a little fruity. We'll eat one of those. And what's it now? Okay, land is taking a hit. I don't have any land food ready to go. I guess I'll eat a seafood. Okay, seafood we've eaten way too much of now. Our diversity is tanking, boys and girls. Drink a little water. The water's getting a little poisonous. It poisoned us a little bit, but that's okay. Then we'll rest here. Now you have a lot of options now when resting. You can either sleep till fully rested, sleep till sunrise, or you can take naps. And naps, you can nap till sunrise, and it doesn't change how much you get back, but you can actually choose like different amounts of time. You don't have to like, so I can choose for a little while, and it'll just wake me up after a little while. It's not an exact time, but it'll just wake me up after a little while. We're actually going to choose to sleep till sunrise. And we're just napping right now. I'm actually going to wake up. Then we're going to sleep till sunrise. See how much faster it goes? Look how beautiful it is out at night, though. It's one thing I love about this game is it's absolutely gorgeous out here at night. And if you sit down... Oh, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to sit. If you sit down and you speed up time, you can actually see the sky moving, or the earth moving, because of the skies changing, the sky moving like it is. Which is super cool. Yeah, the night is so beautiful out here. They did a really good job on making the ambiance. The ambiance is very nice. We'll sleep till sunrise. It'll wake us up before then. There we go. Boom diggity. All right. We are back. We are back for the attack, my friends. Let's make a little rope. Yummy cotton candy clouds. Yeah, let's look at the sunrise. Where's the sunrise? Let's go over here and look at the sunrise real quick. See, there's a coconut. Wow. Oh, hey, look, there's another axe. I didn't even see that before. Here's a turtle. This counts as land food, too. We'll grab these turtle eggs. That counts as land food. We can cook these up, and we can also use them in recipes. Put all these in my backpack using the P key. There we go. So we got ourselves 14 turtle eggs. I'm sorry. Not the babies, too. Not the babies. Not the babies, Atheenon, you monster. Atheenon, you monster. There is actually also in the achievements, there actually is a thing to collect turtle eggs, to collect stones, to collect shells, to collect sticks, which of course I got tons of, and to collect oysters, and to collect coconuts. So if you pick up seashells by the seashore, you will actually get an achievement for doing it. And you can collect all the different seashells. See, now we have, now we have collected 7 shells, so we're almost there. We're almost to our first level. There we go. We got 10 shells. We've achieved a level of seashell collecting. There we go. We got a seashell. We got seashell collector now. Stone collector, shell collector. See? Oh. It only says I have 9. I know I collected 10. Oh, do I have to collect one more? Maybe that one didn't count. Why did that one not count? That's sad. Shell collector. Oh, there we go. We got 10. No, we didn't. No, yeah, we got 10. We got 10. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. Hoarder's Dream game. Yes, a Hoarder's Dream. Hey, Crow, you're back. Hello, Netterfiend. How's it going, my friend? Hello, hello. I was going around. I'm just collecting a few coconuts if I can find them. Doesn't look like much fell last night. Nothing's really good. I hear you, seagulls. And by the way, the fruit does grow in this game. So, like, after a while, this mango tree will start to have mangoes on it, or papaya tree will start to have papayas on it. These coconut trees will grow back. Oh, see, there's fruit already. Look, there's little baby coconuts already growing on it. They got to go through all their growth stages to get to where you can actually eat them, but they do actually grow. They do actually grow. And leave that in there. Put the rock in there. Put the rock in there! The rock's gonna come down on you. Oh, we got these little tiny coconuts. Oh, these are good for fertilizer down the road. Those are good for fertilizers. Let's throw that shell in there. Can I put that green coconut in there? Wow, those have a lot of weight and volume to them. Jeez, that's a lot. That's a lot of weight and volume to those little suckers. I'm ditching those. All right, let's go make our rope. I got distracted. That never happens. I never get distracted. All the time I get distracted. All right. Let's make a little ropey-de-doo here. But yeah, Sunshine Faith, this game is a hoarder's dream. It really, truly is. Let's grab our crate. I think I can tie it down there. Boom! There we go. That's our crate. Our crate. I think I'm gonna segregate out my stuff. I think actually I want to make another crate. I think we'll do that first. Let's make another big crate. So I need long sticks, small sticks, palm fronds. The thing is, these green crates that you can make, they take up a little more space, but they have a little more volume than the small ones do, than the ones that you find. And you can make them. You can make them too. So that's always a benefit there too. Takes so much to make in this mode of gameplay though. Jeez Louise. And pretty much everything is made exactly like this. You put out the recipe. You add the items, you get your hammer out, you smack it for a little while, and then you have your item. Oh, I forgot to take the water out of here. We got water, baby. Then we can put this water in there. See, this crate has 20 weight, but 432 volume. This here has 20 weight and 126. So this one here has way more volume of stuff that you can put into it. Way more volume. So it's like the dream. Now you can't put a lot of heavy stuff in it, but you can put a lot of volume items in it, which is really nice. Let's equip that. Let's drop that. Let's sharpen that up. Get all of our stuff nice and sharp. I like having these stones on me. That's for my sharpening stuff. Put that in there too. Put my pot in there. Put my coconut. Coconut pots I think I'm just going to leave here. I get more coconut pots wherever I go. Get the coconut pots wherever I go. It's not as important nowadays. Coconut. I'm gonna put the hemp buds in here. Why does that not want to fit in there? Oh, those just do not like to. Those are at different stages of decay. Excellent. Coconut I usually don't eat. It doesn't give you a lot of vitamin C, and you can let the coconut rot, and the coconut will become an item that you can put in your composter eventually, which is really nice. You want to have some compostables. The compostables are very important. Throw those in there and that in there. Those eggs and the papayas are in there now. But yes, the compostables are very, very nice to have. And you definitely want to have them down the road. Because when you want to start farming, You need those compostable items. Actually, I'm gonna take these rocks out of here. I'm just gonna keep my seashells in there. Seashells don't take up much space. They're 0.1. That takes up no space. So we're just gonna collect seashells for a little while. Collect some seashells by the seashore. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Oop. There we go. Thank you, UC. I appreciate you very, very much. Now, the food that you get, these items here that you find inside the crates, that is like the ultimate food. You do not want to get rid of that food, because that food is going to be like gold to you later on, because that food never goes bad. As of right now, what's the end of this golf game? Oh no, don't worry about it. So right now, this game does not have an end. Norm. This game does not have an end. The game eventually will have a story mode and other stuff added to it. It's sort of like The Long Dark in the sense that they have an idea in mind of what they want down the road, but it's still years away in development. Right now, the game is basically about building what you want, then traveling to these other islands and looting them up. You'll find a clue on one of these other islands as to where the next cluster is, and then you sail to that cluster, and then you sail to the next cluster, and eventually the idea is that you will get coordinates to where you need to go to get rescued. Right now, there is nothing like that. You don't have coordinates to get rescued right at the moment. That doesn't exist. So right now it's just a very chill survival game, and that's about it. Lynette Melody, hello. Kiwi, hello. How are you doing? But it's a very chillax game. It's made by one guy. Actually, I think he's got two. It's two guys now. I think there's two people that are building the game at the moment. But he puts out pretty regular updates. Did I already loot this ship? It looks like I already did. Looks like I already grabbed everything off this ship. I don't see anything on this ship that's going to help me. I see no chests. Do you know about water collectors in the ocean? You thought you saw a chest? Let me get my air back and we'll go see. There's boxes on here that look like chests, but they're not. Gosh dang it, I got stuck on that beam again. See, that's not a chest there, that's just a box. These boxes aren't chests, unfortunately. So I dropped the water collector by accident and tumbled into the ocean and started collecting drinkable water. Well, that's a bug. It's just a placed item. So up above, you'll see the white. That's my oxygen, and then the red is my health. Upside down collection. So you dropped it in the water. Did you get it upside? Did you drop it in upside down? Is that what you did? Got all my stuff back on. I have to try that now. As long as the shell part is underwater. Oh, you're talking about the actual collector from the turtle shell, not the dew catcher. You're talking about the actual, like an actual water collector that takes the turtle shell, which I have. We gotta try this out now. Now that you told me about it, we gotta try it out. But you know, and that's the thing. The thing is, Norm. I understand this game's not for everybody. But for a survival player like me who just likes chillax stuff every once in a while, it's kind of fun. Well, that's a bug. That's a bug that I'm sure is not meant to be in this game. That's a total bug. Well, I'll be reporting that one right away. Right away. But, you know, it's just a very chillax game. There's no danger in the game. Seagulls are the most dangerous thing in the game. I'm not going to report it. I'm not going to report it. Seagulls are the most dangerous thing in the game. If you steal their eggs, they will attack you, they will hunt you down, and they will kill you. Unless you hit them with a hatchet. And you can't use this hatchet, you have to use that hatchet. So you got to use the right hatchet. But that's the only danger in the game right now. There have been shark models that have been in the game as well. The shark models are pretty cool looking. I haven't seen one for a little while. I don't know if he's got him still in the game or not. But the shark models are pretty cool, but they aren't an active, like, predator or anything in the game right now. So there's not really any dangers. Other than, you know, just, you know, you do what you want, and you just try to survive and reach other clusters, so. Your boat ran off without you earlier? Oh, no. Right now, I'm just trying to get enough rope so I can go to the next island. I forgot how much freaking rope I need. Well, I did build a boat, and now when you you have to have rope for all of your masts, for all the masts and all the for all of the masts as well as the rudders, all that stuff takes, and to put the sails on, you have to have it as well, and you have to have it for the sails too. So it all takes rope now to make. So you need a lot more rope, which now I'm kind of regretting playing in the experienced version, because in the basic version it only takes 3 coconut fibers to make a rope, and in this version it takes frickin' 5. This version it takes freaking 5. I'm gonna move all these sort of in the same area so I can just sit down and do them all at the same time. But that's okay. It just gives us a little more chance to answer questions and have fun with it. But eventually, I'm sure they will have other, like, animals in the game. I know they've talked about having pigs and chickens in the game. They haven't done that yet, but I've heard that that's something they want to do down the road. Is have some other livestock type animals in the game, which would be kind of cool. What else have they talked about? They have a whole roadmap. If you go to, there you go. There's their website, their actual gaming website, along with their Steam page. The game's only $15, by the way. Really good deal for a game. $15. I spent $15 on way worse stuff than this. But $15 for the game. They have a good roadmap. They have a lot of good stuff going on. I highly recommend the game, and I like the game, and I'm not paid by them to say that. I just enjoy it, so I don't mind shilling a little bit for them, because they have been very kind to the channel. They've actually come by and fixed bugs for us on the fly. They've hung out with us, answered questions from viewers, and generally just had a good time with us. So, what more could you want from a creator? So, pretty cool dudes, to say the least. Alright, let's grab the rest of these fibers. I destroyed that one on accident. You gotta break down the coconut husks with your knife. Your knife has to do the final damage to it, or it'll destroy the coconut husk, and then you're like, shoot. But there's a small handful of us streamers who stream this game, and we have fun with it. Once we get going, it'll be more fun. Right now, I'm kind of in the, you can also build a big mansion if you want to. If we wanted to, we could build a big mansion here, too. But I don't really want to do that on this. I want to do that in my second cluster, so we're going to get our crates on here, Get our stuff tied down. And get sailing, baby. They actually introduced fast travel between islands now, which is pretty cool. There we go. Alright, let's make a little more, Why can't I put that... Why can't... Okay. There we go. That was weird. Let's make another small rope. Another 4 small ropes. There we go. I was honestly worried about how to get water fast enough for a farm. Well, the thing when you decide to start farming in this game is just save all of your water. I mean, even the game doesn't care if you use good water or bad water on the farm. It's all water, so it's all gonna work one way or the other. So just save all of your water and you won't ever have to worry about it. There we go. That's what I wanted to have happen. I want to slide that right in there. Got this whole thing figured out here. There we go. I want to fit one more chest. I think I want to fit, yeah, I want to fit that chest on there. These chests I don't really care about. They just have some coconuts in them. That take all doesn't work yet, does it? The take all does not work yet. That's okay. Well, it definitely gives you a reason to have these fish traps like this. Get free water, or not the fish trap, but the the water collector. It gives you a reason to make those again. There wasn't a whole lot of reason to make those before, to be honest. Do I really need the medium chest, though? I think I'm just going to leave it here. Hey, look! We got some salt! We got some salt, boys and girls! Don't get salty, we got some salt. Alright. Let's leave that in here. I think I'm going to make those into rope. And, that'll be a rope for something else down the road. Yeah, well, they didn't collect very much. It was, the water collector always has been kind of underwhelming. It never collects stuff very fast, and it evaporates very quickly. It's always been better just when it rains to just set out pots and cups and stuff and just collect the rainwater in those. And then just dump it into your barrel. It's always been better to do that than to have it, you know, to try to make the water collectors and have it be of any use to you. It never made sense to do it that way. I mean, I have a big barrel of water in here right now, so I'm not too worried about it. Alright, so I guess I'm leaving all this stuff here. Alright. Time to sail, boys and girls. We got all of our stuff on us. Oh, you know what I should do? All these fish are dried. Okay, so that's all the food I can put in there. All the food I can put in there. Okay. We got way too much fish on us. We need a little bit more land food. I'm sorry, Mr. Turtle. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Does food spoil faster in the chest if the chests are in the sunlight, or does it matter? As far as I know, it does not matter. No. As far as I know, it does not spawn. It does not decay faster or slower inside chests. In some instances, I almost think it decays slower inside chests than outside chests. Sorry, Mr. Turtle. I'm so sorry. Oh, in the sunlight. Oh, yeah. I don't think it makes a difference now. I don't think it makes a difference on that. Oh god, there's coconuts here too. I can only pick up one. Oh, I have more palm leaves here too. And I have a hemp tree. Oh, I got a hemp plant. Got a hemp plant out here. Okay, I need to get that hemp. Now, the one thing that trumps everything for rope making is hemp. This one hemp... Actually, I don't need... I guess I could take the buds. The buds don't weigh very much. So, if you take a hemp and you break it down, you have to do it with a knife. And then it falls over. And if you break it down again... you get a hemp stem from it. And a single hemp stem can make a small rope. So it only takes 4 hemp to make a small rope. So hemp is the best rope maker of all. Even on higher difficulty levels, it still only takes 1 hemp to make a rope. And since this game has become so much more rope centric, with the having to have rope to attach your rudders, your sails, your masts, it really super helps to have that available to you. Plant boxes, yep, plant boxes you have to attach with that too, yep. Alright, so I got some more buds. Okay, now I'll put the buds in there? Oh. Oh, these hemp buds have no seeds? What do I have those in there for, though? What? How do those hemp buds have no seeds? I never used them. That's so weird. That's so weird. Okay, well, maybe the hemp seeds go bad after a while. That's so weird and random. Okay. All right, that's kind of concerning. I'm just going to empty this. I don't really need that to have stuff in it. It just takes up more space. So leave that in here. I got lanterns in here. Now I can take a lantern holder, and I can attach that to my boat. And I can fasten it with my hammer. And then I can take a lantern. And I can hang the lantern on there. Just like that. And then I can take my oil. Fill my lantern up. And then whenever I want to, I can start it. I can also do the same thing with wall torch holders. I can put torch holders down as well. I can bring a torch holder in here. You had to put your hemp seeds in a jar. They disappeared. Oh. Oh, interesting. Oh, very interesting. I did not realize that could be a thing. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, well that's why. I mean, the hemp buds are still worth something because you can always put the hemp buds. You can always use the hemp buds as wow, that's very cool. I did not realize that. You can always use the hemp buds as fertilizer in your fertilizer. But that's interesting. The only ability I encountered this week, I boiled a seagull egg and some meat, made a stew, put it in a steel jar, now cannot open the jar. Oh no. Well, thank you, Kiwi. That's perfect. Thank you very much. So, if you do pick the hemp buds, boys and girls, make sure you put the hemp bud seeds in a jar. Otherwise, they just kind of go away. They go away after a while. So make sure you get some jars and put them in there before you do anything else. Because that seems to be kind of important. Alrighty then. What time of day is it? It's getting a little dark. It's getting a little bit on for the night. I grab one of my torches. We can put a torch up in here. See, we got a torch in here now. It's probably gonna burn the roof down. It won't do that. All right, we need some food. I need some land food and some fruit to balance me out. I guess I could. You know what? I think I'm gonna cook up some of these eggs. You don't get much for. Actually, you know what? Do we have? We have a cooking pot, don't we? I could cook up. I could just boil some eggs. I could boil some turtle eggs, or I could take a piece of meat and a turtle egg and make that and eat that also. Okay, let's do that. I'm gonna take a piece of meat. I'm gonna equip that. We're going to craft a boiled meat and oh shoot. Oh, you do that. You don't have to do that in a pot. Never mind. You do it in a coconut. Do it in a coconut. Forget it. Grab a coconut pot out instead. Yeah, I saw that. I saw it. Then I need some water as well. I wonder if the quality of water matters when you're making a stew or something. I do know that if I get this out, fill it up with water, with salt water, I can get a ton of salt. Because salt is now, you now get salt based on the volume. Oh no! 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 I did not want rain! I did not ask for rain! Gosh dang it! I did not ask for rain. Damn you, game. Damn you, game! Swear to God. It's not one thing, it's another. It ain't one thing, it's another. Well, get out of my way, Bush. Rain is bad? Well, it's bad when you're trying to cook stuff, yeah. Bad when you're trying to cook things. All I want to do is get a fire going. All I wanted to do. All I wanted to do. All I wanted to do is zoom, a zoom, zoom, zoom. And a boom, boom. Now, if I was trying to get water, this would be great. See, like, this here is now good water. That water's like, these things are all good water for us now. Oh, so now it's just water. Now it's just water. Damn it. It took my stew and turned it into water. Fabulous. Fabulous. God dang it. Tag nabbit. This is why we put our fire under shelter, I know. Maybe the game might be too frustrating for me. Nah, the rain just came when I didn't want it to come. The rain just came at a bad time. It's not the game's fault. I should have done this before. I should have already had this set up before I had made a fire pit. I am playing on a harder mode. But that doesn't really change the game as much, though. I mean, it doesn't change things that drastically. It's just how much stuff you have to use to build things. And so I was kind of going, I was kind of going on the cheap on my builds. I was kind of like, okay, I'm gonna cheap out a little bit on my build because I don't want to make as much stuff. So it's kind of I have nobody to blame but myself. Let's just put it that way. I got nobody to blame but myself for my own failures. I'd like to blame somebody else, but I can't. Of course, we'll probably get this structure made right when the storm ends. When the storm ends is when this structure will be complete. Might as well gather a little firewood while we're here. Yep. Yeah, pretty much. That's how the game goes. That's how the game trolls me. It's like, oh, you're almost done. Look at you, you cutie. You almost got done with it, and now I'll stop raining. Shocker! Shocker there. All right. Well, we're going to do this anyway. Go grab another meat. It's not like I don't have more meat and eggs. I don't know what that's gonna. I don't know what that's gonna turn into. That's just water, I guess. It's just water. No, it's not water. Huh. It turned into something. That's cooking. This is just cooking water. I think that got busted. Oh, wait. Is it turning into something now? Huh. So I have 100 hours on Planet Crafter. Don't think I will beat my hours on Subnautica, though. Check your stats, then eat it. I can't eat it. That's the thing. There's no option to eat it. There's no option to eat that at all. I think I broke it. I think I broke it. Well, it was a it was a turtle egg soup, but it's not anymore. The boiled meat and turtle egg soup, but it's not any longer. I was gonna see what happens to it if it ever gets down far enough. We could have a little campfire. We could have little things out here. What? It's empty. What? 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 Where'd my soup go? Where'd my soup go? Oh no! I boiled my soup away. Gosh dang it. Let's try it again. Let's try it again, boys and girls. Where's my salt jar? I need a jar for salt. I do like that you get more out of your salt, out of your making salt. Is it 95% when I walked off? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. So you have to literally be standing on top of it when it finishes, otherwise you're screwed. Okay, well, knowing that now... Oh god, then we passed out. Hey look, we have 100% salt. We have more salt. Everything is fine. It's gonna be fine, boys and girls. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be fine. It's all gonna be okie dokie. It's all gonna be okie dokie. All right, let's get another. Good Lord, we're gonna make this turtle soup stuff here, boys and girls. Oh, does that not work in that? Oh, there we go. I had to have that first. I had to have the water in it first. Okay. I need one more piece of meat. Boop-a-doop. All right, we're gonna sit here and watch it. Actually, I'm gonna go get a little bit of sticks first. It's not gonna be right away. BK is awesome. Math sucks. Hey, that is true. BK is awesome. BK is pretty awesome. How you doing, BK? No soup for you. No soup for you, my friend. I don't want to go too far away because of I don't want my soup to burn again. I just want some soup, damn it. I just want some freaking soup. Okay, we gotta get it off there right when it finishes. Okay, there we go. We got our soup. We got our soup. Now, let's see. So we got 4. Oh, look, that evened it out. So that does count as land food. Nice. We got salt there. Beautiful. Is there anything else I can salt? I think I have a couple of fish over here that I can salt, right? That I can insult. Hey-o! Drop the fish on the ground and salt them. That's how you get good salted fish, is you drop them on the ground. They get a little salty. There we go. Let's move those in there. Move as many eggs in there as we possibly can. I'll keep the rest on me. We got it. Hey, that worked. That actually was very filling. I mean, that gave us a lot of oh, I didn't want to do that. I want to extinguish it. There we go. Empty it. Put it down under the dew catcher. I do not need that coconut on me. Equip the coconut pot. We'll just put that. Actually, I'll take a couple coconut pots with me when I leave. Oh, I have a coconut pot. Oh, that's a coconut candle. Okay, let's get a couple coconut pots. Let's throw these eggs in there. Let's throw those salt jars in there. Let's drop this back out here. Boop. All right, let's get some sleep, boys and girls. The night is wasting away. All right. Sleep till sunrise. Woo! Yeah, we passed the heck out. We just flopped down on the sand and we passed out right there. All right. You know what? Let's sleep till we're fully rested. Won't be too much longer. There we go. All right. So, salt is essential. Okay, I know that. I say we head off to that. That island looks pretty cool over there. That's to what, our north? Our north, but our note said. What did our note say? See that? I think I want to go find the sexton first. Oh, that went bad. That's good. What did our note say? I think it said to the southwest. Where the frick is it? Did I leave my note over here? I did leave my note over here. It said it's to the southwest direction is where it is. So it'd be over... Southwesterly is that way. It's probably that island over there would be my guess. I say we go to that island first then. I think that one needs to be where we need to head to. Really? Really? Are you gonna rain on me are you gonna rain on my parade right as we're leaving the island? Really, truly? Truly, really? Right as I'm getting ready to go, you're gonna rain on me. You know what I should do is I should get us a save point here. Oh yeah, my bucket. Thank you. My bucket full of water under the dew catcher. So leave that out here and let it collect some more water. It's not good to sail in this kind of weather, boys and girls. I'm just saying. I'm not saying nothing. I'm just saying it's not real smart to sail in this weather. You can get lost, and you can turn over. Yes, the both. Thank you, Faith, for the bucket, by the way, and I appreciate that very, very much. But yeah, you can get lost, you can turn over, bad things can happen. Bad things can happen to you, and it's not fun. It's neither fun nor funny. Too windy. Oh, I didn't build walls on this damn thing. I didn't build any walls, so it's too windy for us to start it. Never mind. I'll just take my dead salmon and go elsewhere. They'll make good fertilizer if nothing else. Oh yeah, I knew that. That I did know, but yes, that is a good little fun fact to throw out there. Gonna leave that down in the rotting department. Rot away, my friend. Rot away. I guess I could just craft some windows here real quick for myself. Build... Hey! Those turtles had it coming. Those turtles had it coming. Not really, but they did. Actually, I think you now have to, like, snap it in. Have to attach it. Don't you have to do something with it, though? Or do you just have to fasten it? Oh, now we need a small rope for it. I forgot. It does take small rope to do it now. There we go. We built one window. That's good enough. I don't have another small rope though, so I do have enough to. No, I don't have enough to make a small rope. I want to make one more window. You're going off to bed? All right. Have a good one, Lynette. We'll see you later on. Let's build one more small window over here. Good night, Lynette. We'll see ya. We love you. I do like how you now pick things up and put them into place. I do like that. It definitely feels better. It runs better. I don't know how to explain it. Before when you pick stuff up, it was very hard to attach windows and such to different things in the game. And even though now you have to use rope, it is way easier to attach things to other things in the game than it was before. So I will take that over the easy attachment before, just from the fact that we now don't have to sit there and struggle with it so much. There we go. Now we got windows that go up and down. Perfect. All right. So I think we're ready to sail now. I'm going to put those in there. Actually, I'm going to do one thing real quick. I'm going to drop that, drop that, drop that. I'm going to sharpen all my tools up before we go. Oh, the hammer I can't sharpen. I forgot the hammer's the one thing you can't sharpen in the game, because there's nothing to really sharpen. So once the hammer wears down, you're pretty much out of hammer. You got to make a new hammer, which we might, as I think I'm just going to do now, because it's probably going to be... I'm just going to do that now because this hammer is going to break soon. Yeah, it's not even hardly doing any damage to this stuff at all. Doing less and less and less. Yeah, I'm just going to toss this hammer. All right, so we got some water in there. Let's pick that up and put it in our bucket. There we go. Put our bucket in here because that's the only thing that can hold a bucket. We need a stick. And then we need to craft a new hammer. Boop. Get the hammer head. Whoops. The hammer stone shard. Small stick. We need a rock, which I don't have now because I used it. There we go. Now we have a brand spanking new hammer. So it's hammer time. There we go. All right. The island we want is over there, right? It's right out there. Okay, good. Time to sail, boys and girls. I know it's taken us a while to get to the stage, but we have all the stuff we need now. We got our food, we got our water, we got a boat that's semi-buoyant. There we go. Let's get the sailing UI up. Let's sit. Let's get our sails up. Now there's different sailing you can do in the game. I use the starter. There's like I think 5 different levels. You can go starter, beginner, intermediate, advanced, or expert. And with each one, you basically have to control the boat more and more. I personally just like using it on starter because it accelerates your travel between things, and it allows me to not pay as much attention so I can pay attention to you guys and just have fun. If you want a challenge, I'd say step it up to beginner or to another level. In beginner, you basically now start controlling the sails left and right, how they're turned. There's no upwind still. Calm winds occur. Sail movements manual, rudders manual, and then if you go to intermediate, upwinds can occur. If you go to advanced, you get no real idea where your winds are coming from, and you don't see how fast you're going either. And then the expert is like everything bad can happen. Everything bad can happen in expert. And I just prefer starter because you control your rudder, you control the up and down of your sails, and that's pretty much it. And so if you're sitting, you can actually speed time up, and you can move it along a little bit faster. Now you can get out of that. You can take a map heading every once in a while and just see, oh, where am I right now? I'm still heading towards my island, so that's good. It's off in the distance there. We got a little ways to go. And if you sit back in your shelter, if you build a little shelter on your boat and you sit back in that, you won't get so hot and you won't lose as much thirst while you sail. So you sort of want to sit back in your shelter, chill out for a little bit, and get to that next island. Now see, we can see the island up there. I'm going to move my rudder a little bit so we get a little bit more pointed towards it. There we go. As you can see, we got 2 bars. Oh, you can't see that because my big old fat head's in front of it. My big old fat head's in front of the sailing UI. As you can see, we have 2 bars of sail over there right now. All we're controlling is the up and down, and we're controlling the left and right on the rudder. And that's it. I'm sorry my big head covered all that up over there. But that is a little sailing UI that you have. So it lets you sort of see where the wind's coming from, where your boat's heading to. Now, if you go up into the expert, there's no indication of where your wind's coming from or anything. And you can get upwinds, you can get calm winds, you can get all sorts of stuff. With the starter, there's no upwind, no calm wind. The raft movement's automatic. Your raft rotation's automatic. Your sails hold rotation when the raft rotates. Your raft rotates when not moving. The direction indicator is on, and the wind indicator is on. So, you see, all you see is Atheenon. No, yeah, I know. That's a pretty big thing there, BK. That noggin is pretty huge. Noggin is pretty dang huge. And Feed, how you doing tonight, my friend? Hello, hello. And thank you, BK, for shouting out Lynette. I really appreciate that. Lynette Melody, boys and girls, is the wonderful, witty knitter who made my hat. And made also a larger hat that I used to have on my chair, but I don't any longer. But I probably should reinstitute the chair hat and give the chair hat some love. I just never reinstituted it when I got my new chair. So there we go. Give the chair a little bit of love. Now the chair is all toqued out as well. Not toked out, toqued out. But she made that hat. She made this hat. She made me some socks. And if you want her to make something for you, you can probably commission it. And I don't know how backed up she is right now, but she possibly could do it. So get a hold of her on Facebook, Gate City Yarns. And you can get some fun, cool knitted stuff. I know she's made some hats for some community members as well, so she's been busy. Okay, I'm gonna slow this down just a little bit. See where we're at hunger and thirst wise. Not too bad, not too bad. That island doesn't look too horrible. Speed it up once more. Now, fast time, it does dry you. It does make you hungry and thirsty more. You see I'm hungry and thirsty over there. There is actually a skill in the game called drying, which, and also one called starving, where if you stay hungry and thirsty for long extended periods of time, you become better at being hungry and thirsty. And you take less damage when you're hungry and thirsty. So there's actually a skill for each of those that you can actually level up. I know. Like, who would want to do that? All right, here we are. Island number 2. I don't know if this is the island we're supposed to be going to, but that's okay. We can now map out these other islands here and see what other islands are out here and start triangulating. That's our main jam. Look at all those islands we're getting now. Holy crud. Oh, there's another island out there now. Okay, that's another island. Oh, we got several islands over there. Okay. Oh, wow. More islands. More islands that we never saw before. Holy crud. So we found 4 more islands over here. There's another island to the south. Ooh, we have mangrove trees over here as well. Little box forest with nothing in it. All right, so that's looking back that way. That's D, C, and E, and then there's islands to the north and there's islands to the south. So these mangrove trees can actually have salt in them. I don't think these do have any salt in them right now. Maybe I have to bring something over to get the salt from them. I don't know. Let's see what's on this island. Looks like we got some bananas. Oh, there's bananas, and there's some papayas, too. Papayas and bananas on here. Bush, you gotta go. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Mr. Bush. You gots to go. Oh, look, we got some nanners. I don't know if these nanners are going to be any good for us, though, or not. They're pretty ripe. They're pretty ripe. I don't know if I can dry them and make them not go bad on me. Yeah, they're pretty ripe right now. Dried bananas last for a long time, though. If I could dry some of these out, if nothing else, they're good. They're good for fodder for the composter, because the composter has to have some sort of the composter has to have several things. You have to have sand, some sort of wood, and some sort of biomaterial, which coconuts fit the bill, fish, bananas. There's all sorts of stuff that fits the bill of bio stuff. Okay, those don't have anything on them. I do have one big rope still. Oh shoot, I didn't mean to do that. Gosh dang it. Did not mean to do that. I meant to go here and have you met Ted? I want to make another food dryer. Cicadas! Oh, we get to listen to cicadas now. Actualize. I don't know why I can't just click on it. There we go. So I used up all but 10 of the bananas, so I guess I'll see if those dry. I mean, they may. Oh, actually, I can put bananas on the other one too, can't I? Yes, I can. Why, yes, I can. Straighten these sails out real quick. There we go. Straighten those out real quick. No, I didn't want to put the sails up. Why? Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. There we go. I was like, why are the sales going up? Oh, I didn't exit the UI yet. Dirt. Dirt. Alright. Tie that down. There we go. Get my meats off of here. I did not salt those fish, did I? Those fish are going to be really salty. Going to be salty that I did not salt them. Put the meat in there. Did I just get one fish out of there? Oh, I want to get all three. Let's put the bananas on here. The keyboard was possessed, I know. And by the way, things that you leave on a drying rack or something, they do go down in quality now. They used to not. It used to be that things that you left on the drying rack did not go down in quality, but now they do. Let's eat a little land food. There we go. Let's get our salt out. Salt the fish and pick it up. Did I pick up? Did I not do one? There we go. All those are salted, right? Yep, those are all salted. Those are all salted. All right, so put all the salted fish in there. Put all the salty fish in there. Dried salmon. I guess I can just drop that. How much salt do I have left in this jar? 0.5. Mark would get that reference. Oh, Mark. Oh. Why do you have to spell it out so weird? Jeez Louise. You had to put it backwards just to confuse me. I see how you are. I see how you are. I see you there. I see you there. I see you in the chat. All right. You didn't do it? I've had that happen to me too, so I completely understand what you're saying. I had that happen to me too. A couple. I went into somebody's stream. I don't know what I hit, but it made everything I said backwards. It was very strange. Very, very strange. There, all my fish is salted now. So far, there's no negative that happens if you salt everything. I'm sure at some point they'll do something where, like, if you salt things too much, it will start to hurt you after a while. But right now there's no downside to salting. Yeah, our water's getting pretty bad. Can I make a dew catcher on this island? I probably could. That way at least I can get some fresh water. I craft up a dew catcher. I'll do it out of banana leaves. Banana leaves, I need 3 and I need 7 small sticks. The dew catcher is probably your best thing that you can get, because it gives you a bunch of free. It basically gives you like free water. Oh shoot! I cut it down on accident. I didn't mean to cut it down. It gives you free water that just comes out of the sky, and it refreshes your stuff. Where did I put the dew catcher? Oh, I put it here. I need a few more small sticks, so let's cut down a small. Let's cut down a little yeah, I can't even say it. I can't even say what that tree was. It just like went right out of my head. I know the word, I just can't think of it in my mind. That's an oleander. Alright, let's grab our bucket out. This tree. Shafrela? Good God, I can't even say it. My brain cannot wrap my tongue around that word. I don't know why. I don't know why. Alright, let's get some sleep. Oh, we're only 49% tired. Let's just sleep for a little while. Shafela? I'm gonna sit here and struggle with that word for a while. Alright, let's sleep till sunrise. Oh, it's gonna actually let us sleep till sunrise. It's actually gonna keep us sleeping until sunrise. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know it did that now. That's kind of cool. There we go. Put this back in our thing. We got a boat to dive down to over here. I'm gonna leave this out on the beach. Got a boat over here to dive to. Do these have any salt on them? Oh, it does have salt. It does have a little bit of salt. There's a little bit of salt on it. It's a little salty. I don't really want to kill these turtles though. I don't really want to. Hey, we found a medium chest. Medium chest. Nothing in it. I didn't really do a circle of the island. We probably should do that. Probably should get a couple more carving stones if I can. Why don't you put your dew catcher on your raft? Unfortunately, you cannot. The dew catcher doesn't attach to the raft yet. It doesn't attach yet. Someday it's supposed to, but right now it does not. We'll just try to get a little bit of water this way. Yeah, someday it's supposed to, but right now it doesn't. But we're hoping. We keep up hope. You know, we keep hope alive. If I could find another barrel, that would be just fabulous news, but I probably won't. Probably will not find another barrel here. And even if I did, I don't have coconuts for it. Carrot seeds, sealed jars, another pot. I guess I could bring my cooking pot out too. That's always a nice thing. Carrot seed. So there's a carrot seed there. Oh, I can combine those. Nice. You can combine stuff in this game, which is nice too. So I got 2 carrot seeds. I can equip that, drop it. I can equip that. I can basically clean. Actually, is that carrot seed or corn? That's corn seed. Gosh dang it. There's my carrot seed. I did have a carrot seed. I was like, where's my carrot seed at? I can take that, make that a sealed jar. I have more sealed jars now. There's a carrot seed, sealed jar with salt. Those are just sealed jars, completely sealed. And these all have seeds, and that has salt. I'm gonna leave the salt there. Get my seeds organized here too. Alright, I got another cup. Drop that out here too. Got a bread. I can go in with my other bread. I got some more. I got some more candle holders and sconces. Bottle of muddy water, candle stand, thin. Okay. Oh no! I just want to empty that. Empty. Can you fill a bottle? Yes, you can. I could basically fill this bottle with 2 liters of water. It will slowly go down in quality. It takes up a bunch of room in your inventory too, but it will slowly go down in quality. But you can take empty bottles and fill them up with water. Yes. I'm just gonna put more water in here. It's not gonna last forever, but that's okay. Slide under my bed. There we go. Now, one way to save space, because you can always remove these, is you can always save space in your boxes. If you want to keep your candle holders and stuff, you can just attach them to your walls. You don't have to put anything in them, but you can just attach them, and you'll save some space in your boxes. Because they do tend to take up quite a bit of room. They're quite the hefty items. Okay. Oh, I need to grab my, where'd my bucket go? Where's my bucket? There's my bucket. Put our bucket back in here. Let's gather up our different implements to gather water with. Grab that out of there. I've not really found a use for candle holders. I'm kind of meh on the candle holders right now. I haven't really found a huge use for them, and so I'm kind of considering just ditching them because they take up a lot of space, and the benefit of them is rather negligible. Leave those in there. Leave my pots in there. Because mainly I use them to I have them to I use the candle holders, the wall candle holders, when I want to use something to hold candles. So can't put those in there, huh? Okay, so that is full. It's pretty much reached its volume. No, not quite yet. Not quite yet. Can only put 1 candle holder in there though. Yeah, I think these I'll just leave. I'm not gonna bother with them. Like I said, these I don't mind because I can just go ahead and attach them wherever I want. You can always take them off later. So you can take them off later and do stuff with them. So it's not that big of a deal. Now I want to go diving. Now that the storm has passed, let's take a little divey poo. Oh, what's this? Oh, we found our note. Okay, if I had known even my last hope would disappear here, I would not have left the island cluster located very near in the south direction. So our island cluster is down over here in the south. So whatever is south of us, that's where we're gonna want to travel. Is that island there will probably be the closest island to us getting out of this cluster. So whatever we do, we're probably going to set up at that island cluster there. Sweet. All right, we found our clue. Now we just have to find our sextant. That's a thing. Gotta find our sextant and our what is it? Watch. Our sextant and our watch. That's what it is. All right, let's drop our stuff. You don't want to swim out in the ocean with lots of stuff on. Think of it as if think of it like would you go swimming in the ocean with all your clothes on, with all your shoes, everything in your pockets, with a backpack? No. Because if you do, you drown. And guess what? In this game, if you do, you drown. I like all the fishies. You can't actively fish yet, but I hope that someday we'll be able to actively fish in the game. I wonder if there'll be a sharky poo out here. This looks like a big ship. Get my oxygen all back, and then we'll take a look below. There's a big chest right there. I find if I pick them up, I usually lose them. Because at some point you have to drop it if you pick it up. Because you can't make it back. Yeah, can't make it back swimming above water. So I just carried on my cursor. They might change that at some point, but for right now it's not, so I'm just doing it. There'll probably be 2 more chests on that boat out there, would be my guess. That's how they usually roll. The big boats like that will have like 3 chests on them. Nothing really great in that chest. I was hoping for something better, but you know. What can you do? What's our food and stuff going at? Okay, we're not doing bad. A little low on fish diversity, but we have lots of fish back at the boat, so we'll be okay. Now, down on the bottom, there can be beds of oysters that you can go hit with your knife, and you can collect those, and those count as seafood as well. To be honest, the oysters are kind of disappointing food-wise. I mean, they're kind of a disappointment. There's not a lot of... You don't get a lot for them, and for the effort and the possibility of dying underwater, it's not usually worth it. I'm just curious if the shark's out here. I have not seen a shark out in the waters for a while. I don't know. I don't know if they took the sharks out of the game for right now or not. Because the sharks used to be like swimming around these wrecks all the time. All right, we leveled up dive 3. Look at our chest, it floats in the air with the greatest of ease. I'm cold. My character's telling me I'm cold. I'm cold. We'll try not to be so cold. Posture check. Thank you for the posture check. Dun, dun. The heart of rock and roll is still beating. Even though we're in the Pacific. Now the old boy baby maybe barely breathing. There it is. Sextant and watch. We got the watch. We got the sextant. Now I have to figure out how to use those damn things before we leave. Now we got to figure out how to use them. Gosh dang it. Dag nabbit. Because I know you have to use it. You have to use it with the map. You got to get noon. You have to do something with the sky. I still have never figured it out. But it'll help you plot your course so you know where you are in relation to other clusters. I'm just not super smart, so hopefully I'm just like hitting a roadblock and I haven't figured it out yet. Hopefully it's something like that. I do like how they've made the water way more murky. It used to be that swimming underwater you could pretty much see as good as you could above water. But now they've made the water way more like murky and kind of gloomy. Should be a medium chest on this boat, I think. But maybe not. Stick our head up here. All right. There's the chest I was looking for. Boop. Yeah, this is a big boat. Figured there'd be 3 chests on it. A lot of the boats will just have 1 chest. They're the little tiny boats. We'll just have 1 chest. And they're in pretty shallow water. There's medium boats that will have like 2 chests. They're kind of like in a little deeper water. And then there's the boats like this one that are in really deep water, but they have 3 chests on them. And they're pretty good to get because those chests will usually have some decent stuff for you. All right, so we got him. What's this chest got in it? Ooh, some stuff. This chest has got a nice knife for us. It's got a nice hammer for us. And a couple of wall things for us. Nice. We'll just take all of that. We'll just leave. We'll leave these chests behind for right now. I don't have any more ropes to attach them to my boat. I've got no rope to attach it to my boat, so we're just gonna leave them behind. Gonna leave them behind and call it a day. I'm gonna put another wall lantern holder out here. There we go. That looks good. Let's get our other lantern out. Hang that. There we go. We got lanterns on both sides now. There we go. The lantern in front of the lean-to shelter. Oh, was it a... I always forget they put lanterns in these places sometimes. Oh, it's an oil lantern. Nice. I'll do two oil lanterns here. Do the 2 oil lanterns instead. That'll help me empty out my bottle of oil. There we go. Oh, I have another bottle of oil. Jeez Louise. Oil for everybody. There we go. Oil for everyone, my friends. Oh, are the bananas already dried? Oh, wow, the bananas look completely different when they're dried now. Why did those dry so quick and these ones aren't even dried yet? Why? What the heck? I think there's a bug because I put these on after the ones on that rack and they dried faster. That is truly strange. Truly, truly strange. I'm going to keep these tools just in case. Those bottles just in case. Put the food in there. My candle in there. Put my other axe in. Oh, I can't put the axe in there. Actually, you know what? Let's take all those out of there. I only need 1. Let's drop that. Stones take up so much room. Alright. Stone in there. I should be able to put this axe in there now. There we go. Is that an empty bottle or is that's a bottle of water? Okay. There we go. All of our stuff fits nice and neatly. Let's eat a fish. Oh, snap-a-doo. Woo! Shepherd with the 45-month resub at tier 2. Thank you, Shepard, for that 45-month resub. Wow.
Shepard
Wow.
Subscribed for 45 months. It's been 4 and 5 months, but I still have faith in Captain Arth. We will get home one day.
We will get home one day. One day. One day we shall get home. One day we shall conquer. I do not want that. I need my thing out. I need my things out. I say we go to the south. I say we sail to the south and see what we got there for a base. I think that's the smart play. It's the wise play at this point. You gotta go. Good night, chat. All right. Well, good night, UC. Have a great rest of your night, my friend. We will see you later on, buddy. I hope you have a good one. I think that's the island right there that we're aiming for, right? Yep, that's the island right there that we're aiming for. That's the one we want. Well, Shepard, how you doing, my friend? I hope you're doing well. Thank you again so much for the 45 big months. Tier 2. Tier 2. Or is that the south one? That's to the south. Which one am I looking at here? Okay. Okay. We got to drive the boat. We can't let the boat drive us. We're going to turn towards that island there. Whoa. What just happened? Oh, that's not good. Oh no! I'm gonna get a save point. I should have done that before. Hopefully we can load back in. It'll be fine. Oh no, I didn't save before I left the island! Oh. You gotta save a lot on this game, boys and girls. Come on, boat. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Now it's acting like I'm not on the boat. Okay, now I'm actually on the boat. Okay, so it actually gave us a thing that we can do to get on the boat. Oh wow, so me doing the UI is what's causing the problem. Me being back in that section and doing the UI. I don't know what happened there, but yeah. And my backpack and my side bag are gone. I kept my tools, but my backpack and side bag are gone. I'm gonna get another save point now that we're actually in a safe area. Wow. I'm gonna have to make another backpack and another side bag. I lost some meat. I lost my fire starter. Oh yeah. I had to stop in though. Been long and boss put in their 2 weeks, so less to worry about getting a write up. Doing the best I can at work, so some I learned. That's all right. Thank you, Shepard, so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, that you know, Norm, that's the reason in this game you do need to take regular save points. Oh wow, we are all goofied now. We are all goofied. God, I can't wait to get this island. But you do have to take regular save points in this game because if you do not, that can happen to you and then bad things happen. So you do have to take regular save points a lot. Why did I sink? It's just it's a flaw with the graphics in the game. See now if I sit, you'll see one of the problems that we have right now. See how it's doing this weird. We aren't able to look side to side. The game thinks that we're on a different plane than it is. We our character's orientation is now different than it was before, and so the game is like trying to orient the boat because we're technically right now attached to the boat because we're on the boat instead of being in the water, and so the game's trying to orient the boat to our body, which at this point is at a weird angle. I don't want to do that too much because it could cause the boat to capsize again. I just want to get to this next island, get a good save point, get off the boat, you exit completely out of the game. I've been playing the game now for like 2.5 hours, which sometimes if you play for a few hours like that, it will kind of cause a few little issues. But the game is still early access, and I'm playing on the experimental build server, which is a little more buggy than the stable. They have a stable server, doesn't have all the new features on it, but it is very stable. I'm playing on the server where it's very buggy and it can bug out on you and have all sorts of fun things happen. But we're just gonna chill. We're just gonna chill. Daddy chill. Daddy chill. Just gonna chill and not worry about it. That was scary though. I had that palpitating moment. I gotta remember whenever I go swimming, whenever I hit an island, whenever I leave an island, I have to stop and save. I gotta stop and save every time I do that. All right, let's get our boat up here real quick. Okay. Yeah, we got. Look at it. It's glitching out on us right now. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna save. Quit out to the menu. Exit the game entirely. And then we're just going to refire it. And that should make it better. That should stabilize it. I know, it seems like a lot to go through for a game. But, you know, I love this game. I love Escape the Pacific. It's fun. It's chill. It's chill for the most part. But see, even there, they say, it's under heavy development. You can get bugs, malfunctions, missing functionality, incorrect animation, as well as unexpected behavior. Some models are only placeholders. Blah 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 blah, and will be all bugs and testing is greatly appreciated. Woo! We made it to the island, boys and girls. That's like a big win for us right there. A big win for us right there, my friends. Oh, now my sails are up. All right. So what island are we? Oh, are we on D? Oh, of course my map's not working now. Oh, of course my map's not working now. Well, it'll work eventually. We got a small crate. Do we have any coconuts on this island? That's the other important thing. Oh, wow. We got corn seeds, sealed jars, some more stuff, some more goblets. Got a bottle of water, a bottle of oil, bottle of muddy water, some more hangers, another lantern. We got coconuts on any of these trees. Oh, there's another barrel here. Thank God. Thank God we finally got a second barrel. I'm just hoping there's some coconuts so we can actually, like, make some rope and lash these suckers down. Do-do-do. This is actually a pretty big island. Oh, there's a lot of coconut trees on it, so there should be hopefully some coconuts out on the island. What's in here? Nothing. Nothing's in there. That's okay, I guess. It's not my favorite thing to have, but hey, whatever. Always good to search the coastline first for anything that you might be able to get. Yeah, it's not letting me map for the moment. Probably have to get another save point and load in. It glitched the mapping. Okay, so the mangrove tree here has a little bit of salt on it. There's one mangrove tree. Those just give you some freebie salts, which is kind of nice. See what the interior holds for us here. Lots of banana trees. Lots of banana leaves. I could probably upgrade my sails. Because I have basic sails on my boat right now, but I could upgrade them, because these only are 1. I could upgrade them to banana sails. And those are a 2-star sail. And those things fly. I think we'll do that. This is a good banana aisle. Oh, there's hemp right here. I just want to get the hemp bud. Just wanted the hemp buds. There we go. There we go. I have a jar for hemp seed in here. Oh shoot, I don't have a backpack. Holy crud. I need to make a backpack and a side belt. I have neither a backpack or a side belt right now. Oh goodness gracious. I need a backpack. Is this like Stranded Deep 2.0? No, this game is way better than Stranded Disaster. Me and Stranded Deep have a very sordid, antagonistic history. I liked Stranded Deep at first. Stranded Deep was okay when it first came out. Until they abandoned the game and basically said, screw you, you've already bought it, we don't care. And then they rushed out a little bit of patching in the end and went, oh, look, we made the game all good now. And Stranded Deep had several things I absolutely hated. I hated the reticle, everything on a reticle. I just hate that. That's one thing that's kind of that I'm struggling with Days Gone is everything's on a reticle, and I don't like that. I don't like that aspect in a game for some reason. It just bothers me. I don't know why. But yeah, I mean, it's very Stranded Deep-esque. Very Stranded Deep-esque, for sure. I personally think it's way better than Stranded Deep. But that's just my, that's just my opinion. I just happen to prefer it over the Stranded Deepers. If I could find one freaking coconut on this damn island. One freaking coconut. Anywhere? Anywhere? Certain islands just don't have them. That's the sad thing. Certain islands just have no coconuts. I think I cut down the only palm tree that's on here. Oh, there's one here. There's no coconuts on it. Damn. Dang. And all of my coconut fibers were in my backpack that I had to throw overboard so I wouldn't sink to the bottom of the ocean. Which makes me sad. That's salt. Let's take a sealed jar. Let's grab this hemp seed jar. That should be enough hemp seeds for us, I think. I think that'll be enough hemp seeds for us. There we go. We got 3 jars of hemp seeds. That's probably pretty good. But yeah, it is rather Stranded Deep-esque in a lot of ways. Yes, it is. They have some very similar vibes to them. Unlike Stranded Deep, there's no real predators or anything like that in this game. And I don't know as if they ever intend to add anything like that to this game. I think they intend it to be more explorational and more calm. No boss fights. See, that's the thing, too, that bothered me with Stranded Deep. Is like, it started out with a pretty cool concept, but then they went into boss fights and all these other weird things, and I was like, okay, I saw that when it came out for full release, and I was like, yeah, that's not what I want. So, you know. For all the Carns in Long Dark, it says this story is not yet written. They should let people pay like $20 to adopt an abandoned cairn. Yes, they should. Yes, they should. They should let people adopt the abandoned cairns and actually like be like, I want to adopt one for $20. I would pay $20 and adopt a cairn. They could have an adopt a cairn program where for a low price you too can own your own little cairn in the Long Dark. And if you pay them extra, they might even let you choose which one it is. That would be kind of cool. I would totally pay for that too. Goonies, I think that would be awesome. Trying to find a few more hemp. If I could make one rope. Where'd it go? So hard to find once they drop to the ground. Oh, here's a couple more hemp. Nice. All right, that's enough to make one rope. I just need the rope. I need the rope-a-dope. Okay, these bushes are just bothering the hell out of me. The bushes just, I mean, it's nice aesthetically to have the bushes, but man, they get in the way of me seeing stuff. My poor old eyes can't peer through the bushes and find what I want.
No power in the verse.
Barb, thank you so much for the follow there. I appreciate that very, very much, and I hope you're having a fabulous day. Hope you're having a fabulous day. Yeah, I'm just gonna get rid of the bush, ladies. But I hope you are having a good one. If you have any questions about, you know, this game or The Long Dark or any of the other myriad, numerous games that we play, please feel free to ask. Nothing is off limits except some personal details of my life. But other than that, please feel free to ask. Okay, that makes it a little bit better. See, now I can actually see. See, there's two more hemp over here. I probably walked right by these hemps before. Didn't even see them. Now you can take the hemp buds if you want. All they're good for is planting more seeds. I just decide, nah, I'm not gonna do any more seeds. I got three full jars of hemp seeds at this point, so I don't really need more. Oh, I'd love one more hemp bush. One more hemp bush would be great. I do need the dry grass because I had to get rid of all my. I had to get rid of my satchel. I shouldn't have got rid of my satchel. My satchel probably was not weighing me down very much. It was my backpack. Let's just be honest. It was my backpack that was weighing me down. I got rid of it because I panicked. I panic dropped my stuff, and it's at the bottom of the ocean now because I panicked and dropped it. I just didn't want to drown. I didn't want to drown. That was the main goal. No drowning. Okay, we got 7 hemp stems. If I can get one more, that's 2 rope. I don't think there's going to be one more on this island. There's another dry grass. Nice. Dry grass is a great fire starter. Unfortunately, I can't make a fire starter without a tinder. Or without a coconut husk. So I'm kind of screwed in that department until I find some coconut. Hoping that I find one more hemp bush in here. Not only would it help me, make some rope, but probably at this point I'd want to get high as well. Being out here. I'm gonna check the outskirts to see if maybe I missed a hemp bush out here somewhere. Nope, no hemp bush there. That's the mangrove trees. I think I got all the hemp bushes on this damn island. Gosh dang it. That sucks. Makes me one shy. Well, I'm definitely taking the other... I was hoping to maybe leave with one more crate attached to my boat, but it looks like I'll be leaving with just another barrel. Yeah, I can't map that for some reason. The game's like, no map for you, sir. No map for you. All right. So let's lay down our ropes. These are our hemp stem ropes. The reason hemp is so good is because even on harder difficulty levels, the amount of hemp you need to make a rope never increases. I don't know if that's intentional to make hemp like the thing you want to grow, but it is really, really nice. If you can find the hemp. All right. No, I want the rope. There we go. This is going to hurt us a little bit. Yeah, I just took down our health by a couple. All right, let's see what we got out here. I'm going to eat a piece of meat. And seafood. There we go. Now we aren't hungry anymore. Our diversity is good. Our vitamin C is dropping a little bit, but that's okay. That's all right. That in there too. Equip my small sticks. Drop those down. I'm hoping that tomorrow, maybe that we'll find some coconuts under here. Or maybe some coconuts out under here. Or maybe some coconuts out over here. If we could get 4 or 5 coconuts, we could get enough husks. And we could make ourselves some rope. And we can make a fire starter, more importantly, because I have no fire starter right now. None whatsoever. Guess I can keep these hemp buds for fertilizer later on if we want them. Because they make good fertilizer, so... They make good compost, I should say. Alright, we're very tired. Alright, let's sleep. See what happens. Wow, look at that night sky. Look at the night sky. It's so pretty. You know what we should probably do? I'm going to get a save point here. And then I'm going to load in again. See if this mapping thing gets cleared up. For some reason, I can't map right now, which is kind of frustrating. I sort of want to see where I'm at. The game's not letting me. Maybe I'm on an unknown island that I can't correlate between. Yeah, because see, it's not letting me see those islands there. Those islands I know are there. Oh, there's G. G Willikers. Maybe it thinks I'm still on B. It might think that I'm still on B for some reason. Because there's D over there. I guess I could try sailing to D and see if that, like, gets our map reset for some reason. Because right now it's not reset. It's like not letting us map, which is very strange. We got a couple more sealed jars. Got a couple more potatoes. Get that other oil lantern out. Get that bottle of water and the oil out. Oh, I need to fasten it first. Equip that. Fill that up. I can't even light my damn lanterns right now because I have no fire starter. I think I can combine these. Yeah, there we go. Make another empty bottle. More bottles than I'll ever need, probably. There's a bottle of oil. Equip that and put that fresh water in with my other fresh water in here. Ah! I'm almost thinking of changing this bed. The bed configuration kind of bothers me a little bit. Give you guys night vision. It'll help you see just a little bit better. Not by much, but... Sort of want the... I want the bed back there. I think that's what I'm going to do with it. Put my water barrels under my bed. There we go. That under there. Okay, so that's all attached again. Attached and good. Ooh, that makes it really bright when I open that up, huh? Oh. Did I empty that? I emptied that out, didn't I? There we go. Put that water back in there. I was like, wait a second. Why do I have a bottle of water on me? Got the sealed jars. I can't put those in there because that crate is full. Put them in there. Can I put the taters in here? Taters. Potatoes. Mash them and put them in a stew and all that good stuff. Got that hemp. Want that and the bread and that. Take the holders because I'll put those up. Corn seed I'll take and that I'll take as well. God, I'm a greedy bastard. I just want everything. I don't want to leave anything behind. I'm just so dang greedy. All right, put those in there. Let's equip that. It's just an easy way to take all the candle holders. All the candle holders and the torch holders. Because you can just attach them to the walls. So I cheat. I just attach them to the walls in my shelter. There we go. We'll take that out. No, that's not going to do it. Take the salt out. Put the candle. No, put that in there. No, I can't put that. That's volume 7. Weight of 2. Okay. There we go. We can put that in there. Weight 0.5. I'm close to weight on that one. That's the problem. These are all like full chests of stuff. Yeah. Full chests of stuff. We can put no more stuff in. All right. Let's sleep till sunrise. Wow. Now we're just napping. Now we're just napping till sunrise. It's almost sunrise. I say we sail over to D and see what we got over there. That we're going to leave here. That we're going to leave here. The muddy water I'll leave here. I want these things on me, so I'm just going to carry them with me, which is kind of dangerous if our boat goes all cattywampus crazy on us. Again. Oh, I guess I was going to check for coconuts in the morning, huh? So we'd have to wait till morning for that to happen, though, don't I? D's over there, okay. D is over there, so that's where we're going to head tomorrow. I guess I'll just sleep off the rest on the beach here. There we go. Let's go check for coconuts real quick. I doubt we're gonna find any, but there's no harm in checking first before we bail. Actually, I have a thing of salt on me, don't I? I can just take the salt from this mangrove tree. Look at us getting salt from a mangrove tree. It's like there's only one that you can get salt from. That's okay, though. Yes, I'm going to save before we leave. Definitely. I just got green coconuts. That's actually not going to drop any coconuts for us. It's going to drop no coconuts for us. Oh, wait a second, though. Okay, this is a banana island. Actually, I think I'll hold off making my banana sales for a while. I think we'll be okay. Yep, we're gonna save. There we go. We got a save point. D is over that way, so I need to turn the boat. That's B. Wait, no, D's that way. Oh, I was looking at B. Nope. Turn the boat back. Turn the boat back. Okay, D's right in front of us now. Okay. D's right in front of us. Okay, everything seems to be fixed that way. Okay, let's go to D. Oh my goodness gracious. I'm hoping this will fix our mapping issue. That's really weird that we couldn't map from that island. He is a, you know, Crow, he is a strong dude to carry all that weight. He is a super strong dude, that's for sure. But he's had a lot of practice being strong, you know? He's had a lot of practice being a strong man. Being a strong man. Alright. And boys and girls, please do go check out the rest of our Pause Fellowship. Wonderful people in there that are amazing and awesome. Go check them all out. They're all great. Gameslift and I started that a little bit ago, and we love all the people that we've been able to get into our community. And yeah. All right, there we go. Get that on track. Oh. And thank you, everybody, for just hanging out with me tonight. I appreciate that very much, my friends. You guys are all awesome. Thank you for hanging out with me and just having fun and doing stuff and things. We had fun in Streamloots Edition. Long Dark. We had some fun here with Escape the Pacific. Thursday we got let's see what's on tap for Thursday. So tomorrow night I'm off. But on Thursday, let's see what we got set up for Thursday. For Thursday, we got some Will Eggy McKenzie Jr. as well as Planet Crafter hardcore mode. We're gonna be finishing up our run on that because we're really close to like having everything at this point. And then on Friday, we'll have Fantasy Friday with Medieval Dynasty and Elden Ring. Saturday, we're gonna have Long Dark with Streamloots to start the morning. We're gonna continue our hard mode playthrough in Days Gone. We've decided to play it on hard difficulty, which I've figured out now was probably not the greatest idea, but we're gonna do it anyway. And then we're gonna delve back into Star Sand on Saturday evening, which should be a lot of fun. Long Dark with Will Eggy on Sunday to start the day at 9 a.m. 9 a.m. both Sunday and Saturday. And then we're going to play some more Escape the Pacific on Sunday afternoon, and then finish up with a little Icarus that evening. So we got lots of good streams coming, lots of good things coming, and I'm excited to try them all out and see what we're doing. How's this game compared to Stranded Deep? I personally, Umber, like the game a lot better than Stranded Deep. It has none of the little gewgaws that Stranded Deep has. It's set in the 1800s instead of in modern times, so there is no helicopter you can make or anything like that you can make with it. But I personally like it a little bit better than Stranded Deep, to be honest. Stranded Deep kind of burned me and a lot of other people who got into Stranded Deep very early on. We kind of got burned by it just because they basically stopped developing the game after a while and just were like, yeah, have fun. Oh, look at that. Now we can map all these out. Okay, so that's H Isle. That's H. We were already there. That's Banana. Now, it has a lot different feel than Stranded Deep. Just from the fact that it doesn't have as much fancy stuff as Stranded Deep does, and it is still in early development, so it's got a long ways to go. But personally, I kind of like that. I like that it's still in development. I like that the developer is still active, that he's still creating it, that he's actively, like, improving it, making it better, and they come up with very regular updates for the game, which I really, really super appreciate, because there's nothing more than I want. There's nothing more that I want from a developer in an early access situation to be actively developing it. That's all I want. I don't want much. I don't even care if the game is completed or if it still runs a little clunky. As long as they're still putting the effort into it, it's going to keep me involved and engaged and interested. And that's where Stranded Deep kind of lost. They kind of... It very much felt like they gave up on the game after a little while. And that was kind of sad. It was kind of maddening at first, but then it was kind of sad after that because I just stopped... I stopped caring after a while. And I was just like, well, I guess that's what they want to do. And yes, they did finally finish the game. They had a very long hiatus where nothing was really going on in the game, where it just kind of like languished in purgatory for a while without a lot of development or even communication what was going on. But this game is very different, and they've been doing a really good job with it. There's their Gamers for Gamers team .com site, as well as the Steam powered link as well. I highly recommend you check it out. The game's only $14. It goes on sale pretty darn regularly for under $14, for like under $10 a lot of times. So you can definitely pick it up on a deal if you're a deal seeker like I am. I mean, I paid $15 for the game and I've never been disappointed. I spent $60 on Cyberpunk and never will play that game again. So, you know, there's that. So yeah, you can definitely have a lot of fun with it. Now, the main thing about this game is that you see we're in an island cluster right now. The eventual goal is that we will leave this island cluster, and we will leave it, and you can see there's the world map, and we'll be able to sail off to other clusters. We found a note saying that our nearest cluster is to the south of us. If I zoom back in here, so the nearest cluster to us is somewhere off to the south. So we have to travel from Banana Island south, and we have a whole bunch of other islands that we can explore here in this cluster as well. You can do what you want in the game right now, though. You can stay in the same cluster. You can build a huge mansion. As long as you have the resources, you can build walls and floors and openings and all sorts of stuff in one cluster if you want to. Or you can sail off to other clusters and explore. You know, Raft is more of a story-driven, well, now it is especially. It's more of a story-driven group player game, but this game is all solo. They do have, eventually, they have, I'll quit to the main menu here. They eventually will have a multiplayer and a sailing school available. So they eventually will have this as a multiplayer at some point. Right now it's only single player. They do give regular updates to the game. They had an update here on 3/22, which was their first update since December. Before that, they had one in October. Before that, they had one in June, then in April, and then in February. And all of their updates are pretty substantial. They bug fix a lot of stuff, but they add a lot of new things as well. In December, they added a smokers to the game. They added a tool repair mechanic, a new way to attach doors and windows, torch and lantern holders for the walls. In this latest update, they added fast sailing, napping, black mangroves, which you can now get salt from. They added a multi-component liquid. So before, when you tried to get salt, and you would try to get salt in a barrel, and try to get salt in a coconut shell, you'd get the same amount of salt out of each of them, although one had 10 times the volume of another. Now, the salt you get from something is based upon the volume of what you're boiling down, which is kind of cool that they did that. So, Strand Deep co-op was the only was a co-op. Co-op was a bust for me. The only thing that would bring me back would be customizable islands on console. Multiplayer would be cool. I had high hopes for Strands, but it was too buggy. Yeah, and you know, multiplayer can either run really smoothly or it can just be kind of a total pain in the ass. And that's unfortunately the way it goes a lot of times. And it kind of sucks that it goes that way, because it's either one or the other. It never goes between, you know, it's never like in between. Now, when you start a game, if you ever see a cluster that you like, you can always play this number that's over here in the bottom. That is the cluster of islands that I started in. You, in your own game file, could go to single player, go to a new game, and you could actually enter that cluster number in and play in the exact same cluster I'm playing in if you wanted to. Or you can pick a random cluster to start in. You can pick in beginner, experienced, or survivor. And right now, the only difference really between the three is that in the experienced and the survivor level, you start with your components that it takes to make stuff is just greatly increased. They are soon going to have a story mode and challenges. They don't have those yet. They just have the sandbox. But you can choose what you want to do in there. You can also, this is a weird thing that a lot of people don't know about, is you can go into here. If you want to pick a cool island, you can go here. You can set your starting island as a banana island, make it medium, or you can go a mixed island, make it big, or make it a big island. I think the big forest you can actually add a pond to if you want to, or you could start at a papaya island and make it a lagoon. You can save that. It will give you a custom island code that you can then use. And you can regenerate that. and you can. That's going to be your starting island. That's going to be your starting island. It will have lots of papayas on it, and you can do that. You can do custom however you want if you want to do that. You can go with a mixed island and make it an acapella or whatever, and you can save it like that. And now that's going to be your starting island. That's going to be your starting island. It's going to be a mixed use island. It will have some coconuts, some papayas, some bananas. It'll have a little bit of everything. So you can actually create a file based on what you want to do. And there's also profiles. You can pick different profiles and have different save files and different profiles. Like I have different profiles. Like here's one of my profiles here. This is what you can build if you want to stay for a long time in an island cluster. I think this guy's actually on his second cluster, but this is Alpha 58. So this is an old alpha. This is like not up to date. Now it's Alpha 59. But this is an old cluster. I have my house all set up here. I've got tons of crates of stuff here. I got tons of food, water. I even have a smoker over here that's smoking some meats. I got a garden that I started growing stuff in. I think this is this cluster number 2, and I've explored it quite a bit. As you can see from here, I've explored my cluster quite a bit. We built a house here. We got our boat here. We got a couple of different boats here, actually. I got water collectors out here. I got all sorts of stuff. I got my drying racks. Got my composters. This one I'm pretty well set up on. But I just don't play it anymore because it's fun to start new files. But that's my cluster there. Nope. And then as you go through your profiles, you can actually see which ones you got. I got this profile here, which I played back on 6/14 of 2021, so that's a really old file. I got this one here that I played back on 4/3. Oh, that's one that I actually played. Oh, I went into that one 3/15. Yeah, that one I played earlier. That was my last file that I had going on. And then number 4 is my current file. That's the one that I did today. So, but yeah, there's lots of options with the game. I really like how they've developed it. I like that they've kept it fresh. Keep adding things. Keep fixing bugs. Keep adding new cool little Googas that we can play around with and have fun with. So yeah, I would highly encourage you to take a look at it. I really would.